Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each of you for attending Lincoln College of Technology's Fall 2020 Virtual Commencement Ceremony. The Fall 2020 Virtual Commencement Ceremony honoring your graduates is ready to begin. At this time, I'd like to ask all viewing this presentation today to relax, have fun, and celebrate each and every graduate candidate. As we do at each ceremony, we'd like to start by playing of the national anthem. Appropriate with the playing of the national anthem, we will now honor our veterans today. First, our veteran graduate candidates, of which we have 123 today. Each veteran is designated with an American flag, denoting their sacrifice and service during the presentation of these credentials. Thank you for serving our country. Let's give them a virtual round of applause. Next, we want to honor visitors, family members, faculty and staff who are veterans. Thank you too for serving our country. Let's give them a round of applause. Next to the podium, I'd like to welcome our campus president, Mr. Mike Cooley.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mike Cooley. As campus president of Lincoln College of Technology here in Grand Prairie, it is my privilege to welcome family, friends, colleagues, loved ones, and of course our graduate candidates to our first ever 2020 virtual graduation ceremony today. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate the successful completion of this graduating class. This is not just an assembly to commemorate an end, but more to celebrate a continuation, for it is our hope that these graduate candidates with us today will fully understand and appreciate the importance of lifelong learning, no matter where their path takes them. It is with great honor and excitement that we begin by introducing the amazing administrative and education staff of Lincoln College of Technology here in Grand Prairie. Our Director of Admissions, Jody Picaretto. Our Regional Director of Field Admissions, Brian Cook. Assistant Director of Career Services, Ms. Phyllis Werner. Our lead instructor, Rick Earhart. Education supervisors, Jack Britton, Thomas Felgar, and Todd Waller. Our Director of Education, Rick Calverley, and our Academic Dean, Jason Jimerson. Congratulations to all faculty and staff that have worked so hard to guide the graduate candidates along their educational paths. Thank you for what you do for graduates past, present, and those graduates yet to come. Let's give them a virtual round of applause. Today is a celebration of success, and let me share with you our history of success. Lincoln College of Technology, Grand Prairie is part of Lincoln Educational Services, which began in 1946 and is headquartered in Orange, New Jersey. Today, we operate some 22 campuses across the United States, a history of success now for some 74 years. The history of the Grand Prairie campus can be traced back to 1966, first in the Dallas metropolitan area as an institute offering auto and diesel technology. In 1974, we added truck maintenance to that program. In May of 1988, we moved to Grand Prairie on Arkansas Street. On 1991, air conditioning and refrigeration, later called HVAC, was added. We added our Alouette campus, buildings A and B, in 2006. Our welding program came on board in 2008, and our CNC manufacturing program started in 2013. In 2017, we added our BMW Mini Cooper STEP program June 5th, the only college in the United States to offer this advanced training. In 2018, we introduced our Hussman STEP program, supporting our HVAC program, and collision repair and refinishing technology. In 2020, we transitioned our Mini Cooper program to now the BMW Group STEP program. I tell you this because now for some 54 years, Lincoln College of Technology, Grand Prairie, has helped thousands of successful graduates change their lives. Today we honor the most recent graduating class, the newest 767 graduates from all of our programs as representative in our program and this ceremony today. Again, let's give them a big virtual round of applause. Graduates, remember your journey to get here today, for within it lies the tools, techniques, traits, habits, and skills you have used to get you to this point, and which will continue to assist you in the future. So we continue with our theme of success with this celebration of success and this success poem appropriately titled Success. It goes like this: to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics, to endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. I say it again. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. Ladies and gentlemen, the poem is Success. And I dedicate this poem today to three groups. First and foremost, I dedicate this poem to you, the graduate candidates. You certainly have earned the respect of intelligent people, your instructors and staff of Lincoln College of Technology. If there ever were any critics, you have earned their respect today. With the credentials which will be bestowed upon you today, you have shown the world you can be successful. You did it. Think of those who will breathe easier knowing you have the skills, the expertise to assist them, to help them, to provide assistance and service for them. You have now opened another door of success with this graduation today, and I'm confident that you will see much success in the future with this well-earned credential in the years to come. The future is bright across Texas and the whole United States, despite COVID-19 as we come to the new normal. And in the next 10 years, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, some 24,000 new auto technicians will be needed in Texas, and that number is now 756,000 across the United States. 11,000 new diesel and truck technicians will be needed in Texas, and that number is 282,000 for the U.S. 10,000 new HVAC professionals will be needed in Texas, and that number is 387,000 across the U.S. 23,000 new welders will be needed in Texas, and that number is 458,000 across the U.S. 6,400 new computerized manufacturing professionals will be needed in Texas, and that number is 145,000 across the U.S. With that being said, you can see that there are lots of opportunities and successes ahead of you. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause virtually for these graduates today. Second, to the faculty and staff who, as the poem says, have found the best in others as evidenced by the graduate candidates today, and who, because of their passion and commitment to the success of their students, have ensured that these graduate candidates are breathing a little bit easier, and probably their loved ones too, as this day has finally come. They have helped them achieve a greater level of success as evidenced by the credentials they have earned and will receive today. Thank you for what you do each and every day for all of our Lincoln students, the graduates past, present, and the future. We give them a virtual round of applause. Third, I dedicate this poem to the family members joining our graduate candidates virtually today, loved ones, of course, friends, who have provided a tremendous amount of support to help our students succeed. We know this educational and career endeavor takes a village, a lot of the resources in a village to help these graduate candidates achieve this success. And I know they're breathing a little bit easier because all of the love, assistance, and support you have given them. So a big round of applause for that support group today virtually.
Debbie Ramenthal, a senior group president of operations, retired from Lincoln in January 2018 after 43 years of service to this company. She held many leadership positions with Lincoln during her tenure, and early in her career was one of the first women in the industry to rise to a leadership role. As such, Ms. Ramenthal was a true trailblazer. She provided mentorship, opened doors, and created opportunities for many who follow her path. Ms. Ramenthal was integral to establishing Lincoln as a top-tier training institution. Her influence has helped thousands upon thousands of students surmount obstacles and achieve their dreams. In honor of her many contributions, we created an award for graduates of Lincoln who exemplified the tenets that Debbie demonstrated for her entire career: leadership, work ethic, a steadfast commitment to mission, and perseverance towards excellence while adhering to high ethical standards. Stephen Midkiff epitomized these attributes while training at Lincoln, and he's earned a place in the annals of the Debbie Ramenthal Graduate Achievement Award. Stephen's name will be displayed on the official plaque located on our campus. Mr. Midkiff wasn't able to join us today, but he submitted this letter for us to review. I was a below-average student in high school that needed a reality check and some discipline. Several people doubted I would ever make anything out of myself. I barely passed high school, and college was never an option. So I went to the Navy. That's where I got what I needed. I got to my ship in 2007 and got to work to prove people wrong. I struggled at first, thinking that if I met the standard, I'd be fine. My mentor, Zach Small, told me to set the standard from which excellence is measured. Be a Swiss Army knife of a worker. Don't settle for meeting the minimum or even the average. Surpass the above average people. Find the standard of excellence in whatever you do and let that be your average. At that point, something clicked. I looked at what others were doing and did what they did. Then I looked at what they weren't willing to do, and I did that too. Next thing I know, I'm promoting and getting higher evaluations than my peers. I mastered almost all the qualifications in the engineering department and then went to the medical department. My chain of command said I couldn't, but I did it anyway. Why subject myself to just one field of expertise? Why not excel in as many areas as I could? Soon I found myself living a life that others only wished for. Now I've built a business called Kaiva Fabrication, using the knowledge I've gained from doing carpentry and my grandfather's Kaiva. My whole life, along with the skills I have gained from the diesel and welding programs here at Lincoln Tech. I built it because I got tired of being told that I can only go so far, and I can only learn these things because it won't benefit the business. Now I set my own standard of excellence for my own business, and I hold my guys to that same standard. I won't lower that standard. My grandfather taught me to never compromise my level of craftsmanship, and I won't, because good work speaks for itself.
Continuing with our celebration of success, we are proud to announce some special awards honoring distinguished alumni and graduate employers. Prior to each commencement ceremony, we select and recognize outstanding graduates into our Hall of Fame, graduates who have achieved a high level of success in their chosen field and career. We honor our inductees with a plaque and have a Hall of Fame honor wall at the campus with a duplicate plaque on permanent display. Today we recognize our newest inductee, our Debbie Ramenthal, outstanding graduate for this graduation, Stephen Midkiff, into our Hall of Fame. Mr. Midkiff honorably served in the United States Navy for 9.5 years before enrolling at Lincoln College of Technology. He enrolled in and graduated from 2 programs of study with a final cumulative grade point average of 3.87 and 95.6% attendance. His academic success speaks well to excelling in his field of study, being a role model, and professional development. However, this was only the starting point for Mr. Midkiff. Currently, he runs a steel fabrication business, his own business, which he began upon graduating from Lincoln College of Technology. So with that, we honor him. In fact, we said we'll have that display ceremony, that presentation ceremony with him next week, where we honor him with that plaque. Prior to each commencement ceremony, we select and recognize Employers of the Year whom have supported our programs and students in various ways. These employers attend hiring events, they hire our graduates. In many cases, they advise the campus at our advisory council meetings. Some of them have even sponsored some classrooms. First recipient is from Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, AC Rescue. AC Rescue is a local HVAC company that has gone above and beyond for our Lincoln Tech graduates. Mr. Bradley Thompson is one of the few employers in the field that I would consider a second chance employer. He is willing to judge a graduate based upon their skills and eagerness to learn rather than on their past. If you have a great attitude, a willingness to learn, the drive to succeed, and instructor recommendation, he will give you a chance. So congratulations to AC Rescue. CNC Machining and Manufacturing Technology, Alexandria Industries. They are a multifaceted supplier, produces custom components for a range of markets and applications. They use an advanced manufacturing technology and a skilled workforce to create extruded aluminum products, precision machining, heat sinks, finishing, plastic injection, and foam molding, welding and assemblies for its customers. The company makes the parts that go into the products that people see and use every day. Congratulations to Alexandria Industries. Addressing the enormous skills gap head-on, Alexandria Industries worked with Lincoln Technical Institute to develop a program that gives its students in machining and manufacturing real-world applied learning work experiences. In the apprenticeship program, students gain experience and versatility working in different job shops and manufacturing environments in their community and receive multiple job offers upon graduation. Supporting Lincoln Tech is an ideal way for companies like Alexandria Industries to grow U.S. manufacturing workforce. Alexandria Industries will continue working with the college to support the program so manufacturing companies throughout our community can help our youth build successful careers in manufacturing. Congratulations to Alexandria Industries. Welding and introduction to pipe fitting, Sabre Industries. Sabre has maintained a relationship with Lincoln Tech and has hired many of our students graduates. Sabre Industries has been in the welding industry for over 40 years, consistently innovating and delivering promises to their customers. They have hired 3 graduates just in the past few months and have attended at least 3 career fairs so far. They have expressed interest in sponsoring a classroom event, coming on campus to speak with the students directly regarding positions at Sabre. We honor Sabre for their loyalty and dedication when it comes to hiring students, attending events, and constantly reaching out regarding the best way to keep students interested working with Sabre. Congratulations to them. For Diesel Technologies, Premier Truck Group has maintained a constantly supportive relationship with Lincoln Tech. Even with an economic downturn and hiring freezes, given COVID-19, they have still hired 5 of our students just recently. They are always available for career fairs, advisory board meetings, employer days, and event sponsorships. They have also made the transition to remote and virtual employer presentations, as well as virtual interviews seamless and stress-free. Automotive and Collision Technologies, AutoNation, America's largest and most recognized automotive retailer, is transforming the automotive industry through its bold leadership, innovation, and comprehensive brand extensions. AutoNation owns and operates over 325 locations from coast to coast. They have sold over 12 million vehicles, the first automotive retailer to reach this milestone. Their success is driven by commitment, delivering a peerless experience through customer-focused sales and service processes. Since 2013, AutoNation has raised over $25 million to drive out cancer, create awareness and support of critical research through its Drive Pink initiative, which was officially branded in 2015. So we will honor each of these Employers of the Year with a plaque, and we have a similar plaque, duplicate plaque, on display at a prominent campus wall as well. The achievements of this year's graduating class are exceptionally noteworthy, as our students faced some of the greatest academic and educational challenges in our nation's history. We're incredibly proud of all of you, and we're excited to welcome Scott Shaw, the President and CEO of Lincoln Tech, who would like to personally congratulate the graduates on their accomplishments and speak to the proud legacy they will take with them into the workforce after today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Scott Shaw.
Hi, I'm Scott Shaw, President and CEO of Lincoln Educational Services, and I'm so proud to be here for your graduation. And you all should be very proud of what you've achieved. You made the decision to further your education so you could pursue a career, and not only did you make that decision, but you completed it. You finished your education, and not everyone does, and I think that's a great testament to your grit and determination, and I think it'll serve you very well going forward. So congratulations to each of you. Obviously, times have changed, and this is a very difficult period in our lives. Lots of change is taking place with COVID. We're having to do things in a different way. But that's going to continue to happen throughout your life. You'll be faced with lots of changes going forward, and the fact that you were able to complete your education, hopefully, gives you the confidence that you can face any challenge going forward. And so I congratulate you, and I wish you all the best, and I think you'll have a great future ahead of you.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw. It's now time to present the graduate candidates with their credentials. First, let's recognize those graduate candidates who have achieved high honors. We honor those graduates who achieved a CGPA of 3.9 or higher, which equates to a cumulative grade point average of 90% or better, along with an attendance of 95% or better for the duration of their program. Those receiving high honors are denoted with a gold leaf next to their name in the presentation of credentials. 67 graduate candidates have achieved this great distinction. Let's give them a virtual round of applause. Next, we honor those graduates who are employed in their field of study. Approximately 411 out of the total 767 graduates candidates are placed in their respective field of study at this time. Those graduates who are employed in their respective fields of study are identified with the gear denoting employment within their fields of study next to their name in the presentation of credentials. Let's also give them a virtual round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen and graduate candidates, without further ado, let's begin. Ms. Tanya Arnett, Education Coordinator, will be announcing the graduate's name one by one in alphabetical order.
Air conditioning, refrigeration, and heating technology. Seamus Abraham, Caleb Atkins, Stephen Atkins, Cristobal Aguilar Velasquez, David Aguilar, Edith Aguilar, Alberto Alanes, Santana Almendarez, Jose Alvarado, Bismarck Anor, Charles Ashebraner, Garrett Barrera, Bryce Barton, Eric Batts, Justin Bierce, Alejandro Blanco, Aaron Blay, Trent Bolton, Raymond Brown, Amber Brush, Roberto Cardona Pescarmona, Alex Carranza, Blake Carson, Adriel Castro, Daniel Cavazos, Casey Colvin, Jose Contreras, Jose Cornejo, Javon Davis, Jacob Dollar, Brandon Dominguez, Trevor Duncan, Jacob Ebby, Charles Innan, Edward Fidel, Joseph Fairchild, Kayvon Ferguson, Alex Ferreira Landon, Rufino Veresquea, Javela Fields, Michael Forrester, Dave Fuentes, Thomas Fuentes, Luis Garcia Escobar, Humberto Garcia Martinez, Stedman Gardner, Stephen Gatlin, Aquavius Gilkey, Jovan Gomez, Ricky Gonzalez, Samuel Gonzalez, Rafael Green, Cody Griffin, Marshall Grimes, Alan Gutierrez, Trayvon Harlan, John Hames, Marvin Henderson, Osvaldo Hernandez, Valdir Hernandez, Xavier Hernandez, Pedro Hidalgo, Lonnie Hill, Justin Hinklin, John Hippolito, Ryan Hornick, Brandon Hummel, Leo Hunt, Bruce Johnson, Akeem Jones, Kimoy Joseph, Travis Jowers. Otto Kerr, Laramie Keys, Ezekiel Lachey, Joshua Leonard, Alan Lopez Garcia, Spencer Lowe, Luis Lucero, Kevin Maldonado, Joel Manzano, Eric Martinez, Michael Martino, Shaquille Matthews, Eric Mumbata, Luke McDaniel, David Medina, Garrick Miller, Sergio Montes, Teron Moore, Michael Murray II, James Niederhauser, Billy Ogden, Harley Oliver, Christopher Paredes, Anthony Parker, Nicholas Paulin, Marcus Perez, Anwar Peterson, Tan Pan, Kenneth Piggy, Angel Portugal, Ron Potter, Oscar Polido, Raul Ramirez, Isaac Ray, Jesse Renner, Chauncey Rich, Carla Rivera, Brent Robinson, Guadalupe Rodriguez Cisneros, Isaac Rodriguez, Luis Rodriguez, Cameron Rooney, Luke Saintville, Joseph Salmeron, Kenneth Sanders, Rogelio Sandoval, Ramon Sego, Noah Schools, Brandon Schaefer, Terrence Small, DeCarlos Spann, Thomas Spites, Alexander Stevens, Brian Taylor, Stephen Taylor, Humberto Terrones, Jonathan Terry, Matt Thompson, Roberto Tolentino, Jose Torres, Cesar Trejo, Saul Thurston, Riley Turner, John Uribrise, Benjamin Vardaman, Zaul Vargas Hernandez, Jose Vasquez, Maximino Vejas, Juan Vigil, Jalen Watson, Jamal Watts, Taryn Weeks, Jabari Wesley, Kyland Wilkins, John Wilkinson, Bryant Williams, Marcus Williams, Corey Wilson, Ryan Walker Wilson, Nicholas Wolf, Javius Woods, Tavion Young. Automotive Technology. Valentin Aguirre, Jesus Albino Avila, Mauricio Amaro, George Andrade, Andreas Aranguren, Cesar Arellano, David Arellano, Elizabeth Armas, Alejandro Armenta Flores, Jose Valdez, Carlos Balderas Vasquez, Javier Balderas, John Baltzer, Antoine Barksdale, Martin Barrientos, Wesley Boswicks, Hunter Brandon, Michael Brannon, Alyssa Burbank, Daniel Campos, Caitlin Carpenter, Juan Carrizales Sandante, Roy Gadillo, Trevor Chapman, Manuel Chaviera, Christopher Cifarelli, Hayden Clark, Victor Cordova Segovia, Jeffrey Correa, Manuel Cruz Guajardo, Mark Cruz Guajardo, Abraham Cruz, Deshaun Davis, Alejandro Del Rio, Anthony Delgadillo, Zach Domer, Nicholas Drake, Hudson Edelman, Jesus Ilazardo, Christopher Ellison, Jeremiah Escajeda Hughes, Hassan Vaid, Nicholas Furman, Brian Flores, Joshua Frazier, Race Gall, Jonathan Galvan, Abraham Garcia, Alan Garcia, Christian Garcia, Everardo Garcia, Sebastian Garcia, Zachary Garman, Benjamin Gilmore, Castle Gilster, Mark Gomez, Arturo Gonzalez, Timothy Gowerly, Finn Grunwald, Asia Hendrickson, Misty Hensley, Ross Herea, Jason Jackson, John Tay Jennings, Martin Kemp, Nicholas Kessel, Jason Kidlow Jr., Corey Knight, Mason Coaster, Brandon Koopman, Brian Kopa, Josh Kravenchenko, Enrique Lacerelli, Felix, Laura Almanzar, Adrian Lores, Noah Lay, Romeo Love, Jeffrey Malone, Joshua Marshall, Christian Martinez, Jomar Martinez, Umar Masad, Jason McBride, Brian McCarthy, Jose Medina, Gustavo Mina, Erwin Mendoza, Wilmer Miranda Munoz, Frankie Mierles, Najul Mitchum, Stephen Moore II, Baltzar Morales, Christopher Morgan, Juan Munoz, Joel Nivias, Alexander Okafor, Isaac Orozco, Marcos Parada, Adolfo Parada, Zion Payne, Dequan Pierce, Sergio Pimenta, Ivan Peña, Nicholas Radecki, Alfredo Ramirez, Leonardo Ramirez Sanchez, Ricardo Reyes, Eduardo Reyes Menendez, William Royden, Alexis Rios, Carlos Robledo, Rand Roden, Marco Sainz, Kajasu, Rijo Serguo, Jose Silva, Jonathan Sloan, Jonathan Smith, Nick Strayhorn, Joseph Tamez, Cameron Taylor, Rocio Torres, Luis Vivianco, Michael Walker, David Ward, Jaleel Webb, Aaron Westfall, Evante Williams, Ming Yi, James Young, Fausto Zamor Ron, Jose Zelaya. CNC Machining and Manufacturing Technology. Dalton Banks, Stephen Badair, Brian Bigby, Oscar Bocanegra, Andrew Book, Andrew Bruno, Kenneth Buckley, Sergio Calderon, Anthony Castillo, Ian Conroy, Christian Cosilla, George Cummings, Justin Davis, Alejandro Escogido, Joshua Espinoza, Jose Estrada, Travis Fain, Edwin Flores, David Fuson, Christopher Gentry, Reyes Gonzalez, Tyler Gorman Gonzalez, Xavion Graves, Thomas Gray, Jimmy Huynh, Johnny Huynh, Bobby Jackson, Ryan Knoll, Peyton Legrone, Ryan Lawson, Joseph Leach, Colton Lyons, Luis Carlos Martinez, Cloud McBroom, Colton McCormick, Michael McPherson, Brian Mills, Kendrith Mills, Enrique Nino, Ijake Okpa, Luke Page, Caleb Painter, Ethan Painter, Colton Parrish, Eben Perez, Alfonso Peña, Morgan Pinkston, Travis Pittman, Emery Potts, Brent Powell, Tony Quach, Joshua Ramirez, Miguel Ramos, Jesus Rendon, Elijah Juan Rice, Johnny Rivas, Jessica Rogers, Andrea Shadwick, Andrew Spencer, Joseph Spurl, Cole Sumner, Garrett Tessel, Harry Trung, Joseph Valles, Fabrizio Vega Aguilar, Joshua Vega, Andreas Zavala, Paul Zietzman. Collision repair and refinishing technology. Graciela Avalos, Stephen Bradley, Savannah Capps, Jennifer Chavez Alvarez, Daniel De La Cruz, Ivan Fierros, Omar Fierros, Luisa Garcia, Kevin Gonzalez Vega, Clinton Herbert, Michael Helms, Jason Hernandez, Jody Hill, Ashante Horton, Ruben Jimenez, Terry Jones, Abraham Coata, Caden Lee Poe, Jesus Laura Resendez, Demarius Love, Alexis Martinez, William Mays, Stephen Michaels, Eric Moeller, Jonathan Musgrove, Gabriel Palacios, Henry Portillo, Tyler Rivera, Andrew Robinson, Francisco Rojas, Jonathan Ruiz, Michael Salas, Rayanne Sigler, Maxwell Starks, Carolyn Taylor, Zachary Thomaston, Ashley Villarreal, Dennis Weems, Akil Williams. Diesel and truck technology. Albert Aguking, Nugunking, Elias Aguilar, Floyd Aguilar, Logan Aguilard, Jose Aguirre, Stephen Alexander, John Allen, David Almanzar, Alexander Alonso, Esteban Alvarado, Alfredo Anaya, Adrian Arenevas, Benjamin Ariola, Tanner Bailey, Gary Barrera, Freddie Barron Rodriguez, Clint Bozeman, DeAndre Bradley, Michael Brannon, Kevonte Brown, Kevon Butler, Luis Cabrera, William Cardenas, Aaron Carney, Giovanna Carrasco, Nathaniel Carrera, Milton Carrillo, Jared Casey, Freddie Castillo Menendez, Anthony Castillo, Renee Castillo, Brandon Castro, Osel Castrut, Caleb Cervantes, Emmanuel Cheres, Jonathan Chaveria, Adam Chavez, William Clemens, Akia Cleveland, William Cope, Francisco Cruz, Glenn Curry, Arlen Davis, Jovan Davis, Trey Davis, Troy Dean, Jacob Deland, Jarrett De La Torre, David Delcid, Robert De Leon, Juan Diaz De Leon, Jace Diaz, Jonathan Dominguez, Bailey Duchenek, Carmen Elias, Jonathan Escobar Triado, Jesse Escobedo Ortega, Shuck Escobedo, Alexis Espinosa, Austin Fallen, Joel Float, Jordan Fraley, Justin Galindo, Edwin Garcia, Mario Garcia, Jose Gayton, Jared Gilmore, Jesus Gloria, Joe Gomez, Alexis Gonzalez, John Allen Gosnell, Timothy Gurley, Cody Hadaway, Adrian Hernandez, Juan Hernandez, Christopher Hill, Desmond Hines, Christopher Jackson, Jacob James, Olivia Jerdersky Vagand, Julian Jimenez, Daryl Johnson, Kevon Johnson, Andreas George Sanchez, Irving Juarez, Keegan Katie, Shakil Kita, Jonathan King, Kyle King, Kyler King, Enrique Lacerelli, Michelle Langston, Adrian Lightborn, Arturo Lopez, Dagoberto Lopez, Joshua Lopez, Uriel Lopez, Oscar Lucio, Jeffrey Malone, Jose Marcano, Timothy Mariner, Jose Martinez, David Mata, Juan Mata, O'Brien McChristian, Jesse Medina, Enrique Mendez, Christina Moldawan, Anthony Molina, Juan Molina, Manex Molina, Francisco Montano, Orlando Mora, Francisco Navarro, Matthew Nelson, James Netherway, Bennett Nicky, Brian Collins Numesi, Julian Omandi, Ryan O'Neill, Lee Opre, Alvaro Ortego, Jordy Ortiz, Michael Trey Patterson, Fernando Perez, Jason Perez, Carmen Pickett, Joaquin Ponce, Bruce Prieto, Hector Quintana, Larry Raines, Juan Ramirez Guzman, Roy Ramirez, William Ramsey, James Redrick, Darian Reyes Alvarado, Santiago Reyes Casas, Cuauhtémoc Reyes, Imitro Reyes, John Reynolds, Antonio Rico, Michael Rivera, Sergio Rocha Amaro, Alexis Rodriguez Rivera, Isaac Rodriguez, Ramon Isaac Rodriguez, Rita Rodriguez, Brandon Rodriguez, Joshua Rollins, Jonathan Romero, Adam Roof, Andrew Salas, Ramiro Samaripa, Ruben Sanchez Garcia, Colton Sanchez, Daniel Sanchez, Trevor Sanders, George Sandoval, Anthony Santos, Tyler Shoemaker, Juan Servan, Abraham Shonde, Corey Sides, Curtavian Siggers, Andrew Smith, Jonathan Smith, Sanjay Smith, Nicholas Solis, Juan Sorrentino, Irvin Soto, William Strickland, Angel Torres, Edgar Tovar, Jacob Trent, Lauro Trevino, Xavier Tyson, Jesus Valdez, Roger Vasquez, Jose Vega Soto, Gabriel Viejas, Caleb Walker, David Wegschweider, Abiana Whitty, Quentin Woodson, Emmanuel Zamora Garcia, Justin Zubate, Juan Zulugaga, Eric Zungia. Welding Technology. Adrian Abelos, Jesus Aguirre, Rowan Alonso, William Avarenga, Cameron Anderson, David Aragon, Esteban Ayala, Abraham Bacos, Jonathan Bailey, Aaron Barnes, Dominique Barrett, William Bates, Brent Bell, Chance Bramlett, Daniel Bracino, Stephen Britt, August Brooks, DeAndre Bryant, Zachary Burlingame, Oscar Garcano, Jabraylin Carlisle, Luis Garanco Alvarez, Rodolfo Castaneda, David Cervantes, Kevin Clower, Logan Conley, Lance Corbett, Chaz Corwin, Justin Cosper, Dylan Craig, Lee Crosley, Ivan Cruz, Ruben Cruz, Sergio Cruz, Stephen Daves, Nathan De Leon, Jose Diaz, Marcelo Diaz, Michael Dietker, Stephen Droids, Juan Enriquez, Nathaniel Erdemeyer, Andy Espinosa, Colin Espinosa, Melvin Espinosa, Daniel Estrada, Colin Evans, Davion Evans, William Fahey, Aldo Fernandez, Kadarius Fields, Dalton Fifield, Colton Fisher, Giancarlo Flores, Jesse Flores, Sherrod Fomboy, Mark Friend II, Dylan Frolick, Isaiah Gaddis, Crisantos Garay, Hector Garcia Vasquez, Antonio Garcia, Jose Garcia, Noah Garcia, Luis Garcia, Javnil Gomez Martinez, Christopher Gonzalez, Jacob Gonzalez, Alex Gonzalez, Joshua Gray, Mark Gray, Jordan Green, Edgar Guajardo, Gilberto Gutierrez, Datavius Hamilton, Paul Hammer, Daniel Hawkins, Matthew Helms, Leonardo Hernandez Cruz, David Hernandez, Eric Hernandez, Kendrick Hildreth, Ashanti Horton, Hunter Haas, Owen Huff, Giovanni Jaramillo, Jayla Jenkins, Juan Jimenez, Alejandro Jimenez Hernandez, Kobe Johnson, Malachi Johnson, Jonathan Kazik, Drake Kozinski. Sebastian Landaverde, Osvaldo Lerma, David Lester, Aaron Lopez, Jonathan Lopez, Ricardo Lopez, Uriel Lozano Martinez, Anthony Lozano, Samuel Mack, Kevin Maldonado, Pedro Marquez, Michael Martina, Ray Mata, Mason McCumber, Robin Metters, Jose Medina, Eric Melicio, Miguel Menendez, Stephen Midkith, Zachary Mitchell, Emiliano Monuril, Anthony Moore, Richard Moreno, Alicia Morris, Darren Morrison, Andrew Morrow, Christopher Muro, Luis Navarro, Christopher Nelson, Christopher Nieto, Cody Nolte, Christopher Opel, Jared Orenstein, Luis Orozco Villa, Luke Page, Axel Palmo, Adam Parker, Zachary Peterman, Jared Pierce, John Piper, Andrew Potter, Brendan Poulos, Rhiannon Queensberry, Matthew Ramey, Hunter Rand, Austin Reagan, Miguel Reyes, Andrew Richardson, Nestor Rico Duran, Austin Riley, Tyler Rogers, Preston Rushing, Christopher Sines, David Sanchez, Eric Sanchez, Juan Sanchez, Carla Sandate, Kijuan Sanders, Nicholas Santa Cruz, Indy Santoyo Garcia, Luis Sarduy, Adrian Sarmiento Moreno, Alyssa Scott, Daniel Shelton, David Short, Chad Sugar, Luis Cifuentes, Jimmy Simmons, John Smith, Keith Smith, Christopher Stevens, Laconia Swats, Bobby Thompson, Dylan Tillery, Grant Tyner, Mario Toledo, Eric Trechler, Carlos Trejo, Brandon Underwood, Jacob Van Egmond, Mason Vandepfeiffer, Pedro Velasquez, Miguel Villarreal, Colin Walker, David Wessner, Andrew Whittington, Kenneth Wilson, Garrett Walmersley, Alexander Yanez, Omar Zargoza, Devian Zungia.
Congratulations to all of our graduate candidates today. Again, a big virtual round of applause for all of them. Orrin Hatch, United States Senator serving from 1977 to 2019, once said, "There is good reason they call these ceremonies commencement exercises. Graduation is not the end, it is only the beginning." This is just one of many of your successes in life as you begin the next chapter of your success path. I would like to share with you this poetic piece from Donna Levine as you look forward to new beginnings, new successes, and new dreams. The piece is titled, "You Can Be Whatever You Want to Be." It goes like this. There is inside of you all of the potential to be whatever you want to be. All of the energy to do whatever you want to do. Imagine yourself as you would like to be, doing what you want to do, and each day take one step towards your dream. And though at times it may seem too difficult to continue, hold on to your dream. One morning you will awake to find that you are the person you dreamed of, doing what you wanted to do simply because you had the courage to believe in your potential and to hold on to your dream. You can be whatever you want to be. Remember that, graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium Mr. Jason Jimerson, our academic dean here at Lincoln College of Technology, Grand Prairie, Texas.
President Cooling, after having successfully completed the prescribed curriculum and as recommended by the faculty in conjunction with the Board of Directors to receive their credentials, I happily present to you all of your candidates for graduation.
By the power vested in me as campus president of Lincoln College of Technology, Grand Prairie, Texas, the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board, the Texas Workforce Commission, the Department of Education, and the Accrediting Commission of Career Schools and Colleges, ACCSC, I do hereby proclaim this graduation official on this day, the 17th of October, 2020. Congratulations to now all of our graduates. So with that, graduates, we welcome you as the newest alumni of Lincoln College of Technology. Best wishes for continued success. Keep us posted of your new ventures, your achievements, and your future successes. Hold on to your dreams. Stay true to your journey and path to continued success. I say it again, you have the power to be, to achieve, to become whatever you want to be. We wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. So graduates, congratulations. And for the very last time, I get to say to you, class dismissed.